Hello, everyone. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for Leo for November 25th through December 1st. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join us each and every day for my Energy of the Day readings. Just a reminder that these are general readings. Take what resonates and disregard the rest. And I'm using the Nerfertari Tarot deck and the Eternal Crystals Oracle cards. Now let's get started. And we first have the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, and the Major Arcana card, Death. Okay, Leo. You start off the week with the Page of Swords. And this page usually delivers unexpected news to you in a quick manner. And after hearing the news, you will need to make some decisions. So as we look at the card here, Leo, we see the page carrying two scrolls. So you might have more than one piece of news coming in. And he's looking behind to see if he's being followed. This can be startling news that alerts you to the truth of the matter, Leo. And this page seeks out the truth above all else. And he is taking risks with his communication in order to get closer to the truth of a situation. Now, this can be someone you already know or someone new coming in with this news. So look for an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The sword energy is about rational thought, communication, and elimination. So there could have been a process of elimination in achieving this news. Now, midweek, Leo, we have the Queen of Wands. And she's not facing the Page of Swords. She's looking ahead. Now, most Leos consider the Queen of Wands to be Leo's card, but it is actually Aries' card in the tarot. The King of Wands is your card, Leo, and rightfully so. It's kicking it up a notch to be the top king position. So an Aries might be involved somehow with this information that's coming in this week. And she's not sitting on a throne. She's fluffing up her flowers, maybe picking some of the flowers. So she's not on her throne, which indicates that she's not necessarily supported in her pursuits. And I had a strong feeling of some kind of manipulation going on. So the Queen of Wands has to do with career. So something is happening at your workplace, Leo. Could this queen be your boss? If so, there can be a possible position opening up. But this Aries queen, and this can be a male or a female Aries boss, they're interfering with you possibly attaining this position. And this will be because of their own self-serving needs. Have you ever had a boss who keeps you as their assistant because you're so good at it? And if you were promoted, this would make things harder for them. So they do whatever to keep you in the same position so their life is easier. This is what I feel is going on for you, Leo. Maybe not all Leos. Readings don't always resonate with everyone, but this was such a strong feeling that it came through. It's got to be for some of the Leos out there. And this is so not fair. But the Page of Swords is alerting you to the truth of the matter. So this can give you the upper hand, Leo. Now, the last part of the week brings the Major Arcana card, Death. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the tarot cards, this isn't actual death unless there are other certain cards in the spread. This is a transformation. And look who is looking straight at Anubis. There you go. Or it can be that Anubis is looking at this Aries queen. He is the Egyptian god of the afterlife and associated with eternal justice. He just might be taking note of this queen's undertakings at this time. But for you, Leo, you could now be undergoing a form of transformation, similar to being a caterpillar in a cocoon on the verge of becoming a butterfly. Now, this can be one of two things, Leo. You are finding out about the news from the page at the beginning of the week and actually acting upon it, or you are about to end your job. This is going to be your choice, Leo, and only you will know what is the better path to take. If there is a promotion and you won't cross future paths with this Aries queen, you might want to pursue that. But if this queen was really manipulating the situation, and you will still see her on a daily or weekly basis, it might be best to decide to leave your job completely. You will find something better, Leo. The Death card and transformation involves getting rid of what is no longer useful to you. If you've been feeling stuck, then this card is telling you to look around and decide what goes. And that could be your contact with the Aries queen. You just might decide to find a new job where your talents will be celebrated with advancing through the ranks to higher paying and leadership positions. And the number 4 energy of this card, which is 13, which reduces to 4, is about your foundation and being able to build on that foundation for your future. This is a new chapter in your life, Leo. Let go and trust in the universe. Now let's take a look at your crystal for the week. LARIMAR has to do with the throat chakra, which is clear communication, and water, like the ocean. And I do have a polished LARIMAR stone here. And I felt such a strong connection to Atlantis, which is affiliated with this stone. And it took me a while to find one that I would actually connect with. And I just really love the energizing feeling of when you have this stone with you. So that definitely, Leo, look into that. Because the guides are suggesting that you carry LARIMAR this week, Leo, to give a sense of inner peace and tranquility. And yes, it does that. And it is connected to the sky and to the water and the ocean. And this is a soft, nurturing water element crystal, which encourages you to spend more time near the water. If possible, this time of year, some of you live where it's extremely cold. Things can be frozen over, but if possible, this can be any type of river, lake, pond, or even the ocean if you live there, if possible. Listen to the waves of the ocean or the trickle of the river or stream, and breathe in the fresh, cold air as it applies to some of you. But by carrying LARIMAR this week, Leo, it will give you the inner wisdom, and you will be able to have outer manifesting abilities. It is said that LARIMAR brings the ancient wisdom of Atlantis and the healing power of dolphins to harmonize the body and soul. You will have the upper hand this week, Leo, with the early news coming in, and the guides wanted you to carry LARIMAR for its wisdom and healing properties to keep you on top of your game this week. Now, even though this is a water element crystal, it was born of fire in its volcanic origins. This is one of the few crystals that can balance these two polar energies, which is extremely unusual. LARIMAR cools tempers and calms fears and relieves stress and will nurture your physical and emotional bodies. It helps you to release whatever no longer serves for the highest good. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and support my channel. For additional guidance, my website link is below. Love and abundance to my Leo family.